was very influenced by my mom and her design sense, and you know, she really looked at fashion as a form of self-expression, so she really encouraged that as like an art form. And when I got into my early 20s, I went to University of Texas, and I was doing marketing and advertising, and she was always kind of mentioning fashion, like, why aren't you pursuing that? So I just kind of had this moment. I was like 21, I was getting ready to graduate. I was like, you know, you're right, like, what am I doing? I need to do this. This is a passion of mine. And really what I knew more than anything was that I wanted to be an entrepreneur. And I wanted to start my own business. Saw the accessories business really coming into its own. I realized, you know, that's a great way to express yourself, is design these, you know, three-dimensional shapes and really come up with these great items and show your design aesthetic. I think every designer has their own unique way of how they get to that final product, but for me, everything starts with color. So that's just how it's always been for me, and when I start a season, I go straight to my color resources and start developing color palettes that really inspire me through each delivery. And then I sort of usually come up with a muse or a destination of what sort of all of that is saying to me. So for example, if, you know, really breezy kind of mid-tone pastels are in, I might say, you know, this is something that's really making me feel like St. Bart's. So then we'll start kind of rounding out the picture through maybe a place or a person. I really feel like storytelling is like a huge part of what I do, and it's something that really inspires me because I think that it gives the product more meaning. It almost places the product in a place and time for her. It might bring her back to a childhood vacation that she took, you know, as a young girl. I want my products more than anything to kind of communicate these dreams for her and just evoke these emotions more than just these tangible, oh yeah, that's a cute bag. I want her to walk up and feel something. And that's really what we're here to do. So after we develop our color palettes, we come up with our materials, you know, we start sourcing all of our materials, you know, across the globe. And then we sit down and we start the prototype process. We come up with what we really love, and then we submit that to our factory, and then they develop the prototypes and send them back to us. And then we make our changes here and there, and then we go into the sample phase. After we make that final decision, okay, these are the bags that we're gonna go forward with, these are the shoes that we believe in, and we do all, I mean, it's a long process. That's why in design you work so far ahead, is that everything takes so long. So, for example, right now we have resort on the floor, but I'm just finished designing next year's holiday. So I'm a year ahead, so I'm doing resort for next year. So ultimately what drives a business is people. It's not just budget sheets and profit and loss sheets and all that. It's really, you know, creating this incredible team, and everybody sort of has this mission. You know, we're all of one mind, you know, and I think that really that's why I wake up every day, is for the people, not because, you know, I love the color coral. It's because I love people and I want us all to kind of go on this journey together.